Hi, this is Null Inquisitor with another 7C review. This is Secret Societies of Théah. This is Book 1, The Knights of the Rose and Cross. They say that wicked men stop at nothing to make evil. So should righteous men stop at nothing to make justice. This is a proverb from the Knights of the Rose and Cross, or the Knightly Order of the Rose and Cross, or the Rosenkreuz in Heisen, or in Montaigne, les Chevaliers de la Rose et de la Croix. In 1613, in the city of Crieux in Montaigne, some people started to pass a pamphlet to people, and these secretive people were talking about bringing justice to the world in this dark days. And this is how the Knights of the Rose and Cross was born, out of this dark age and the need for heroes. The order is about bringing justice to the unjust. It is about protecting those who cannot be protected, or the poor people who have enemies and they can do nothing about it. It's also about serving the other man, serving your companion, your knights. The Knights of the Rose and Cross in Théah are arguably the most heroic of all societies in existence. They really are. They are the supreme heroes of 7C. And they kind of started as underground and a secret society, but they are more in the open in the current era of the game. Some people will use them in the open, but there's still a lot of secret in this order. So when you encounter a person wearing this symbol on his chest, a blue tabard with gold, with a gold cross on it, with some rose, you know that this person is not only a hero, but a fully trained person. They are not to be messed with. You can encounter some knights in red or black tabard, but those in blue are fully fledged knights. Amongst their ranks, there are the initiate, which are the student in the order. Then you have the poor knights. The poor knights are trained, but they are untried, so they are not fully trusted by the order. Then you have the wandering knights, who travel the world and will do some missions and will basically help humanity and fight evil in all form. Then you have more organizational ranks like the sergeant knights, which train young knights. The adept knight will do mostly paperwork and administrative tasks. And then you proceed to senior knights, who will rule the chapter house of different part of the world. Then you have the master knights, and then you come to the seneschal. The seneschal, you have two of these knights who will just maintain the order stable and fix problem within the order. You have a minister, and currently this minister is Miles Valeroux du Matisse, or Miles Valeroux de Matisse, which is who is really the real power behind the order, because the face of the order to the public is the Grand Master Aristide Baveux, and in French Baveux is kind of the word bully, so it's really funny name. Then you have also another rank in the order, and this rank is not known to the public, and it's not known by the initiate or the poor knights. It's what they call the invisibles, les invisibles. They are the secret hand of the order. They will do mission, and they're like the police of the police. They will do sometimes. They will search and find evil within the order, or do really black ops mission, and get their hand dirty. So why the Knights of the Rose and Cross are so much heroic? You see, when you enter the order, it's to become better than yourself. You go into a training, a really hard training, on the physical aspect, the mental aspect, and spiritual aspect. You are expected to read the prophet's teaching. It's kind of religious in some ways, but you will also train your willpower and your physical to the top of the condition they can be. Essentially, you go through a training that is very similar to the one Zorro or Batman goes through. You push yourself, and you're being tested in every sense of the term. You're being tested in every way by your mentor and teacher. Then, after some years of hard training, you are ready to pronounce the 3 vows. And those 3 vows unlocked in the mind of the knight the 3rd prophet lost lesson to humanity. And this lesson, I will not tell you what it is, but this lesson, when the vow are pronounced, the knights become a little bit something more than a human. You become really someone like Zorro or Batman, who can really challenge what we think about a man can do. They will not fly in the air or shoot lasers with their eyes, but you kind of see what I mean. They become more than just men. They become symbols of hopes, and they become really heroic person. So in this book you will find a lot of detail about how the knights operate. They use a lot of cryptography, cipher, secret handshake, color code, phrases. For example, they will often wear a rose on their chest, and the color of the rose will mean different things. Pink rose will mean I am in extreme danger, or extreme danger around, while white rose will just mean that I need help, and red rose will mean everything is fine. In the book you will find also new stuff for your character, like a new swordsman school called Théah. It's a style that emphasizes fencing with a knife in the other hand. It's a derivation of Valru. It's really based on reflex and precision. And yeah. And you also have a bunch of new advantage, like an advantage called the Secret, which unlock the human potential, because your character know the 3rd prophet's last lesson. You also have an advantage called the vow. You can pronounce vow that will help you do stuff. For example, if you vow to help a certain person in his fight for evil, you will have more strength to do it in some situation. There is also the Dietrich swords. These swords were specially made by one member of the order in the past, and you gain such a sword which are really sharp and durable. You also have an advantage called chapter house. You can build your own chapter for the order, and as time goes on in your campaign you could very well become a sergeant knight and a master knight some days, and retire from adventuring by just administrating your chapter house. So this built-in mechanic in the game can profit some campaign. Also, the member of the Rose and Cross have a discount on buying some advantage, like indomitable will, because they have so much willpower and they are trained that way. Also, the characters, the Rose and Cross, are also more resistant to the magic of sortie. So the Fate Witch have less control over them because they know the secret. They know, and they have this willpower. So thanks for watching, and this video will be the first of the secret societies of Théah. And really, if you want to play a hero in 7th, a really like Zorro or Batman or the Punisher, but in a good way, the Knights of the Rose and Cross is the way to go. Thanks for watching.